Hey everybody, welcome back to Whiskey's Adventures. How's everybody doing? Doing pretty good, pretty good. So like normal, I changed up my plan again. Instead of camping on that little island last episode I told you all about that was right in front of Owl Hunter and I, we got weather up in that area. So I come farther down into South Carolina. I'm on Catawba River and I went into the Lancaster Highway or Waxhaw Highway, depending on where you live, what you know it by. The entrance into Catawba there, and it'll spill into Fishing Creek Reservoir. And then there's a couple islands right there in Fishing Creek Reservoir, and I'm going to choose one of those islands, and that's where I'm camping tonight. I'm going to go ahead and go do a quick shout out. My Mountain Dew koozie this weekend I'm going to be using. Lower Michigan sent it to me. Appreciate it, Jamie. You guys rock. You show a bunch of support to my channel, so I appreciate the koozie, brother. Everybody go check out his YouTube channel. I'll put it in the description below. Show him some love. Tell him Whiskey sent you by. He shows my channel incredible support. It's beyond more than your average people who do, you know, type deal is what I'm saying. So go check his channel out. Tell him Whiskey sent you by. Appreciate all the support you always show me, Jamie. All right, folks. So we're just going to keep rowing. I got my first island I'm coming up to. The drop off and it's the same as the takeoff location, so the farther away I get from it, the more I got to row back tomorrow. But it's all sunshine tomorrow, so I don't really care about that. Rain's up to where I wanted to go, so here I've got chances of spot showers for the next hour, and after that it's nothing but sunshine. And then 70 degrees Fahrenheit's what the high is today, and then tonight's low is supposed to hit 52 degrees Fahrenheit. So perfect camping weather, if you ask me. Not quite perfect. Don't even let me lie, because I'd prefer to camp in the winter months anyways, because you don't have the bugs to deal with. But this is good camping weather here. It's not going to get too cold. It's not going to get too hot. It's this right. So we're going to cruise on down. I see my first island. We're probably going to check it out. So if it looks like a good spot, then I don't have to row very far. The only bad part is really early in the day. It's like 2 p.m. or something like that, and it hasn't been getting dark until around 8:30. Which is fine. It gives me time to gather up wood, and if there's no wood on the island, I can row over to the mainland and grab wood, you know, the whole deal. I don't have to have fire to cook tonight because I do have my gas system, but I did bring some s'mores with me. I guess I could cook that on the gas system too and make s'mores, but I prefer that on an open fire. So that's the plan. All right, folks, we're gonna chuck on down the river. That island. It's like a long island from what I've seen on the map. Guess I need to get the rain fly up real quick because I got chances of rain. We'll set the hammock up later. Let's just get this rain fly up. So if it rains, I'm protected. All right, so we got the rain fly set up. So if we do have some rain, my gear will stay dry. My hammock's gonna go right here above my head. And then I've got one side always pitched to the ground, which will keep my canoe underneath. I'll flip my canoe upside down so if it does rain, it doesn't fill up on the inside because my canoe is longer than this tarp is in the configuration I have it set up. But I'm not gonna set the hammock up right now, but I'm all set up. If it does rain, I'm gonna stay dry. So I'm gonna sit here and relax for a couple minutes, enjoy my Mountain Dew. As you can see, I'm camping right next to the river here. I'm right here at the mouth of Fishing Creek Reservoir in Catawba River, where Catawba River feeds right into it. There's a chain of islands on the right-hand side of the river, and I'm on one of those islands. I'm actually on the big horseshoe type island, or boomerang shaped one. There's a couple islands that way and before mainland, and then it's just a big open channel that way. So I found a good spot here. A little bit of trash here and there, but I don't really see any evidence. And it's a pretty clean site. There's plenty of dry wood everywhere, so having a fire tonight's not going to have a problem. I'll have it out right in front of my camp out there. And this is camp tonight, folks. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy myself for a minute, drink my dew. And then after I relax for a couple minutes, call Mama Bear and let her know I'm pretty much good to go. I think we'll just gather up a bunch of wood real quick. Should be a fun night out on the river, folks. So I got my fire pit dug. I got plenty of wood gathered up, and now it's lunchtime, folks. So here we eat lunch. On the other side of the island down here, I got a pontoon boat that pulled up, but they don't know I'm here. I'd say they're probably about 60 yards away from me, but the woods are pretty thick, so they don't see me, but I can barely see their boat up on my shore. But I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my lunch. And after lunch, I may or may not gather up some more wood. I've got plenty. There's so much wood that's right here within 20 yards of my camp. Even if I started to fire now and burn all that down, it would take me 2 minutes to get a pile that size or bigger again. So I am 100% not worried about rain. I dug a hole in the ground there. It's like a sand bed here, so I can make the fire pit disappear tomorrow. And then obviously I'll douse it with a bunch of water too, but make it where nobody can tell I was ever here. But I'm gonna sit here and eat my lunch because I'm hungry. Sitting here just enjoying the fire, folks. Had a late lunch, so I ain't really ready for dinner yet. What time is it? It is 7:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So normally I would be eating dinner anywhere around this time frame, but I'm still full from lunch, and I had me some Doritos there. We got about roughly an hour, something like that, of daylight at best. I don't even see the sun no more, but it's been getting dark around 8:15, 8:30, so we got about an hour of daylight, and then it'll be black in these woods. I don't know if I'm going to eat dinner tonight because of the late lunch, but if I do get hungry, I'll eat later, just like the s'mores. I'm not quite sure. If I get the munchies and want those s'mores, I'll eat more s'mores, but right now my belly's full. Let's go down here and check this out. So I got a little beach down here. Oh, the boaters left too. They left probably about 2 hours ago. I don't know if I told you all that, but they're gone. So I got the island to myself. It's been kind of breezy. I see some clouds, but when I checked the weather before I left the house, all the bad weather was supposed to be out by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So and then the rest of tonight and all day tomorrow is supposed to be beautiful. Nothing but sunshine. So I don't anticipate any bad weather, but I don't know if the weather's changed because I've got some gray, nasty looking skies. Here, I'll show you all in a minute. See them right there behind me? Is it picking it up? No. What the heck? This camera's not picking up the sky. It looks bright. Oh well. I don't know why my camera's not picking up that really dark cloud. Or maybe it all looks dark in the camera. Who knows? The skies look kind of grayish. They're not blue. They're not the Carolina blue, so I may or may not have weather blow in, but if it does, it won't be the first time I've camped in rain. And did I come over here earlier? There's feet prints here on the beach. Has to be me because it's my boot prints. So when I come on this island, I came on the other side and dragged the boat across, as you've seen. But when I leave, when I come out of camp, I'm just going to go right here and head upriver back towards the bridge and stuff where I got out. Mama Bear told me not to call her before 8 o'clock in the morning, which I don't anticipate on doing it, but she says I can call her at 8 and wake her up, and she'll start waking up and she'll head this way whenever I tell her to go ahead. It's kind of cold. Owl Hunter would probably swim in this. I wouldn't yet. It's not warm enough. The high today was only 70, so my skinny butt won't swim in water like this. But Owl Hunter would probably swim in this for sure, especially if I had a fire, which I do got. But because I got the fire, if she was here with me, she'd probably be trying to swim. She don't mind the colder waters. She's not like her daddy when it comes to that. I can't stand it. One of those dudes who, when I take showers and baths, the water you could cook a chicken in the water. It's so dang on hot. She's like her mom and likes the colder water when they bathe and swim and all that. It's a nice little island. I can't complain. I mean, there's trash along the shoreline because of the river, but actually on the island itself, there's not a lot of trash up here. And the amount of wood that's just laying around everywhere kind of lets me know that nobody normally camps on this island because it's not picked clean. Like, I could probably stay out here a week solid and within 20 to 30 yards of camp and have enough wood without going past 20 or 30 yards from my camp, and have a fire going all day long, 7 days a week for a solid week, and would not run out. There's so much wood, and it's dry wood too. So that's kind of cool. I gotta definitely remember this location. The spot's really good for hammocks, tents. Hell, I could even fit my big family tent in here. So I'm gonna, oh, I ain't gonna get out there quick enough. Somebody flying down the river. Fisherman. I was gonna try to get over here quick enough for y'all to see it, but he's flying. So I actually came in right here. And that's an island, and then on the other side of that's the main channel, or the mainland. So the Catawba River splits the island I'm on, splits that island, and then on this side of the river until it dumps right into the Fishing Creek Reservoir, Fishing Creek Lake, whatever you know it as. There's a bunch of islands right here, and there's a big island from what I've seen on Google Earth out on that lake, reservoir, whatever. But I didn't make it that far. Originally, that's where I was going to attempt to canoe to. But once I stopped here and found this place, it was perfect. So I'm like, you know what? I don't have to go that far. I'll just save that for a future adventure. And now I know about this place. It's awesome back here. Bugs haven't been too hateful either, which is kind of cool. The only thing I don't like about the island is there are little thorn bushes everywhere. I keep getting stuck by when I'm moving around. So outside of that, it's really cool back here. I like this area. Nice little fire going. Got my hole dug out. It's like sand, so it's all soft up here. Underneath all the leaves and stuff, it's like it's sand. Oh, is he coming back? Oh, hold on. Let's go back over there. Back in there. Stay right here, so I'm not seeing. It looks like somebody's out there fishing. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes instead of having that canoe, I wish I had a boat with a motor on it. I wish I had a kayak. I think I gotta get myself a kayak. That canoe weighs 70 pounds, so lugging it, getting it loaded up on the vehicles to take it anywhere, or once I get out of the water and hauled up, it's heavy for a one person. I mean, I manage fine with it, but it's heavy. I need to get me a one-person kayak, just big enough for me to handle real lightly, and I can fit my gear on it. I'm not complaining about my canoe or nothing, but sometimes she can be a little heavy and annoying to deal with just for one person, but she'll also hold 700 pounds, so you can put a lot of gear in that boat. But I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't mind having a canoe or kayak. Well, folks, I'm gonna sit here and relax, and I think I'm gonna cut you all off for a little bit. Enjoy the sunset, enjoy my fire, and enjoy some music. And I'll check in with y'all in here a little bit. Oh, there we go. Look at that fire, folks. It is dark in these woods now on this island. We're definitely in the twilight. It's dark. It's starting to become too dark to film anything. I haven't even ate dinner yet because I'm still not hungry. I thought about getting my s'mores out and eating a snack, but I'm just not hungry. Look at that, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful night, no rain. We haven't had no rain since when I first got on the river, so I called Mama Bear and she says there's nothing on the radar, so I think it should have a clear night. I mean, I'm gonna have cloudy skies, so I won't have stars tonight, but no rain. What is it about? It's about 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's a beautiful night out here. Nobody come by on the river here lately either. It's kind of, I figure I'd have a couple boats coming out doing some night fishing, but really can't see nothing. There you go, it's dark out there. There's the fire up there. Water levels dropped tremendously. So where the water normally comes up to when they release the dam. So right there. So the water's down from when I first got out here, but it's a pretty night. I'm just surprised nobody's out here night fishing. Figured for sure I'd see boats coming down here at night. Maybe they'll come out a little later, I don't know. But it is a beautiful night out. I don't see a whole lot of clouds. Maybe or maybe not. I might or might not have stars tonight. See little white poofy clouds out there, but so maybe I'll get lucky and get some stars tonight. But if not, it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna chill by the fire for a couple hours. It's going good. Turn my light on so I can climb the hill without falling down it. There we go. So I got the hammock all set up. I did that already. So I'm all prepped and ready for when I go to bed. I'll probably lay down probably around about 9:30 tonight. Maybe. We'll see. Canoe's upside down because the end of the canoe hangs off. That way if it rained it didn't fill up my boat. If I had set my tarp up the other way, the boat would have fit with no overhang and I could have left it right side up, but I wanted to make sure I had the wall went all the way down to the back. So I set it up the long ways like this, but I'm all set up for the night. Under quilt, I got a sleeping bag in there. I'm just gonna use this. I'm not gonna climb in my sleeping bag. I'm just gonna use it like a top quilt. It's only supposed to get down to 52 tonight. And my sleeping bag now under quilt, it's rated for the winters that are down here in the Carolinas. So I'll stay plenty of warm. I figure instead of climbing in the bag, I'll use it as a top quilt, like unzip it and use it as a blanket. That way if I get warm, I can just kind of push it off versus trying to have to climb out of it. And then I brought my, I don't even have them on yet, but I got my Crocs over there, my quote unquote camp shoes. Makes it easier to climb in and out of the hammock in the middle of the night when I gotta go pee. But hammock's all set up. Fire's good to go. I got my Doritos, my Mountain Dew, my cooler, my chair. Chair's a little bit farther away from the fire because it's still a little warm out. And I may or may not eat again. I haven't made my mind up yet. I'm not really hungry, so. But folks, unless something exciting happens, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here until I climb in the hammock for the night. So I'm just gonna sit here by the fire for another hour, and then I'm probably gonna climb in the hammock for the night and start settling in, find me a movie to watch, and fall asleep. Well, everybody, it is now 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the hammock for the night. It's actually quite warm. It's been an awesome time out here. I'm gonna go ahead and get a movie going and fall asleep watching a movie, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Hope everybody sleeps well. Good morning, everybody.
A little chilly out here this morning. Oh, I got to pee. How'd everybody sleep? Once I went to bed, I slept like a baby. I was up to about 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God. Oh. All right, folks. Well, I guess I'm going to get up and go pee. Get a fire going because it's a little chilly out this morning. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to get up and I'm going to get up, go pee, get coffee started, and then I'll be back with y'all. Sound good? Cool? Yeah? Yeah? Good? Coffee? Warm? Hot coffee? Yeah? Fire? Yeah? Go potty? Yeah? All sounds like great ideas. So I'll check with y'all when I get back from going pee, get a fire started, and get coffee started. Sounds like a plan. All right. See you then. So good. What's up, everybody? Well, I got up, got dressed, got a fire going, got my coffee going here. I slept like a baby. I didn't get to bed until about 3 o'clock in the morning. As I thought, probably around 11 o'clock, between about 11 and 3, the overnight fishers came out. I was gonna go to bed way before I did last night. I actually lay down in the hammock. And what time was it? Around about 10 o'clock, I think it was. I don't even remember now. I'd have to rewatch the video, but it was around about 10 o'clock I laid down. And I just laid in the hammock and was watching a movie, and then I heard my first boat. And a couple of the boaters had really loud engines. We're talking, it sounded like a souped up Harley Davidson or a NASCAR race. So I ended up staying up until about 3 o'clock. This little channel right here was pretty busy last night. So I ended up, time my movie was over. So my movie was over, around about 11:30, midnight or whatever. And I tried to go to sleep, but it's like every 20 minutes, somebody come by here and it was, I shit you not, it was like a souped up Harley or a NASCAR or something. That's what it sounded like. So I ended up staying up till about 3 o'clock in the morning because before I didn't hear no more boat traffic and actually fall asleep. It's 8 o'clock in the morning now, so I've been up probably about half hour to 45 minutes. And so when I checked in with y'all when I woke up this morning, it took me about half hour to 45 minutes to get up, get dressed, go pee, do my morning business, get coffee going, fire going, everything else. So only got 3.5, 4 hours sleep, but it felt like 12 hours sleep. So I slept like a baby. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my coffee, folks. And once I get the coffee done and all that good stuff, I'm gonna break down camp. I'm not sure if I'm gonna show y'all breakdown. If I do show y'all breakdown, it'll be 100% in time lapse. If not, I'll bring you back once camp's broke down to show you that there's no trace of me being here, and that includes the fire pit. And then we'll do final thoughts. So good morning, everybody. Where you drink coffee, hot cocoa, mochas, whatever it is your morning treat is to yourself in the mornings, cheers to y'all, and we'll talk to you here shortly, okay? Oh, I gotta move. That sun is dead up in my eyes. All right, everybody, I got coffee done and I got camp broke down. I didn't even show you guys breakdown, not even in time lapse, as obviously you didn't see breakdown. So this tree here to that tree there is where the hammock and rain fly was. As you can see, there's no trash, toilet paper, debris, nothing. Our fire pit was right here. You can't even tell it's there. I put it out with water, hardcore, filled in all the sand back on it, put more water, and then cover it with leaves. So camp is 100% broke down. Once I leave out of here, no one will ever be able to tell I camped here. So my overall thought of this trip, fantastic. I love this island. As I said yesterday, there is so much wood laying around, which tells me people don't camp here, because if they did, this place would be picked dry. The island, on top of the island, is pretty clean. There is trash a little bit here and there or whatever, and that may be due to flooding when water level comes really high, but most of the trash is along the banks, like you see in most rivers in the United States nowadays, which kind of is sad to say and sucks, but that's the truth. So there is trash along the shore where it comes up down through the river, but the island itself is pretty clean. I will definitely be bringing Owl Hunter back here. Hell, I'll even bring Mama Bear here to camp if I can get her out. The camping window for Mama Bear is getting real short because she's got heart problems, so she can't be out in the heat. So really the only time she can camp is early spring and then mid to late fall, and she won't winter camp. She don't like winter camping. So because where we live here in the Carolinas, she only gets pretty much like 6 to 8 weeks a year to camp, and that's it. So, which she's actually going out next weekend with me. So myself, Owl Hunter, Mama Bear, and then Owl Hunter's boyfriend is all going to go camping next weekend together. It's going to be kind of a celebration for Mama Bear's birthday type deal is what we're doing. So we're going to go together. Chloe Bowie's got plans all next week, and so she won't be with us. And of course, KK's moved out of the house, so she probably won't be with us either. But so that's next weekend.
We don't know if we're going to the forest and jumping on Uwharrie River and going up to where Mama Bear and Chloe Bowie and I took them when it was just the three of us when we did a camp a couple episodes ago. I don't remember how many episodes ago. Or we might go back to Can Creek Campground and rent a cabin. We've been talking about renting a cabin out there for a while. And that's what we're going to attempt to do next weekend. But we'll see. So as normal, Whiskey don't know what he's doing the following weekend. But this site was awesome. 100% satisfied with it. I got the canoe all loaded up down there along the tree. So all I got to do is jump in and push off. I appreciate everybody watching. My Patreon supporters, Matthew B, Stephen R, and Mark K. We greatly appreciate you guys. The help you guys give every single month. Jamie from Lower Michigan, his YouTube channel will be below in the description. Check out his channel. Give him, subscribe to it. It's 100% free to subscribe. Show him some love. He shows him and his family and his YouTube channel shows my channel a lot of support. So I'm giving him a shout out. Check out his link below in the description. Tell him Whiskey sent you by. And obviously, if you're watching my video and you're new to my channel and you made it this far in the video, you might as well subscribe. It's 100% free and it greatly helps the channel. The best way you can help any creators that's releasing content on YouTube is subscribe and like and leave comments. That helps more than anything else. So do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and hit the notification bell for any future episodes. We try to release a new video every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's time, here and there where we don't get a video released on time. But as a rule, it's every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time we release a new video. All right, folks, I'm going to jump in the canoe and paddle on down. I'm going to go ahead and sign out of this episode for this week. And we'll see you next week. You guys already know how we do it. Holler at your boy. Later, folks.